My balls are the best, alright? Hello everyone. It's been a while. So much happened last month. So much happened in my personal life. It was a very difficult month, okay? I don't think I want to talk about it yet because I don't think I'm mentally there yet, you know what I mean? So today we're gonna be eating. Because eating makes me happy. I mean, eating makes everyone happy. Right? Yes. Today we're gonna make some baked oats with peach and blueberries and blackberries. It's pretty simple. Baked oats is super in trend right now, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna jump on the trend, make a video about baked oats because okay, I can't form a sentence today because I'm exhausted. I only had 5 hours of sleep. Let's just start. Okay, wait. Before we start today, we're gonna make baked oats, we're gonna make teriyaki chicken, which is one of my favorites, and also we're gonna make tempeh, barbecue tempeh. So we have a vegetarian dish, or 2 vegan dishes, and 1 chicken dish. So no complaining over here, alright? I'm trying. We're gonna be using a cup of oats, and I'm just gonna measure it. It's about 90 grams. Oh, that's too much. Okay, we're gonna add another 300 grams of milk, a little bit of cinnamon, and a little bit of vanilla extract, and then some salt. You can use honey. Honey is gonna create a better texture when you put it in the oven. But today I'm gonna use I'm gonna use some stevia. I think I might add a little bit of honey. No, I'm gonna add it as a topping. And then we're gonna mix it. I'm gonna try the milk. This is optional. You can add an egg. You don't have to. If you're vegan, you don't have to, because I didn't add it the other day. But today, I wanna have some protein, right? And then I'm gonna chuck it into a cast iron pan. And also the oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius. I think that's around 380 Fahrenheit. I'm not really sure. Okay, next you can add some hazelnut in there to give a little bit of a crunch when you have it later, because it's always nicer when you have a bit of crunch to the food. Am I right? And then you know what? I'm gonna pop this in the oven first before I put my fruits on top because I don't want it to burn. So let's put this in the oven first, alright? Okay, so that's in the oven for 8 minutes, and I'm going to cut this a little peachy. Some peach for my peach oats. I feel like today's recipe is pretty easy. I don't think anyone's gonna complain that it's hard because everything is pretty easy to make today. So I try to slice this into half. Are my fingers gonna stay safe? I did it, you guys. Oh, it's too small. 8 minutes? Well, it's actually about 10 minutes. Now I'm just gonna put some berries in there, as much as you want. Okay, now put some peach on top. Just try your best to make it look good, right? It's gonna taste good even if you don't make it look pretty, alright? It doesn't matter, but you know, I gotta take a photo of my food. Oh, so pretty. I'm gonna put some pecan on top. You can use any nuts really, like it doesn't matter what you use. Just wanna be a bit fancy-pantsy. I haven't made a what I eat video in a while now, so I'm trying. And then we're gonna pop this in the oven for another 20 minutes. Was it in frame? It was, right? Okay, it's finally done. So now I'm gonna pop a little bit of hazelnut butter on top. You can use almond nuts. You can use anything you want. Anything. If you want something salty, you can use a pecan nut butter, or you can use almond butter. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick picture because this is really hot. And then we'll eat. I have my first bite. You can add honey if you want, but it's really not needed. It's really good. I did burn my pecan though, so I replaced it. This is so good. I think you can afford to use a little bit less milk if you want it to be more crunchy. The crunch from hazelnut. You guys need to try this recipe out. Today's recipes are all gonna be on my website. I'm gonna finish another quarter of this, so about a little bit more than half. And then we're gonna have lunch later. See you again in a second. It's snack time. Snack time. We're gonna make some bowls. Yeah, some bowls. So I'm gonna make some bliss bowls, and these bowls, I used to make them all the time when I first started YouTube. They were mostly almond bowls. Today I'm gonna make hazelnut bowls, so it feels like Ferrero Rocher, but healthy, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be like nut butter inside. And there's actually a brand that made it. They're like my favorite brand. There's a lot of ingredients in there that hurt my stomach. And I assume it's the buckwheat because it's pretty much raw, uncooked buckwheat in there. So my stomach was really unhappy about it. Now I have to make my own. I know for a fact that I can make a better version of that because I don't think we need so many ingredients for it. We just need four ingredients. So let's not overcomplicate things, right? Let's just not do that. So here are all the ingredients. We're gonna need some hazelnut. I have about 150 grams of hazelnut in here. And we're gonna have 10 dates, medjool dates. Is that how you pronounce it? You know what we need to do first? We need to make that buttery hazelnut Nutella filling, basically. It's really easy to make your own Nutella at home. Don't freak out. It's just 2 ingredients. Well, 3 with salt. Well, I normally don't... Guys, there's no mic in here. So anyway, I'm gonna make my own hazelnut butter. I mean Nutella. Yes, Nutella. Sorry, my brain's not working. You know what? I just got my period today. I just got it just then, like an hour ago. So that's the reason why I couldn't sleep, maybe. I don't know. But I've been seeing a psychologist to help with that because I haven't been sleeping that well. I'm okay. I'm not depressed, alright? I'm just very overwhelmed with life. Now you gotta use some cacao powder. I'm gonna pop in 1 tablespoon for now. I don't actually know how much hazelnut I have in here, so I normally just taste it. Sugar. Just gonna use stevia and some salt. Now we're gonna blend this up and it's gonna turn into nice buttery Nutella texture. It's really hard to get a good consistency. It's really buttery right now. So what I'm gonna do next is to put a little bit of this into the freezer to harden it up a little bit because it has to be a little bit solid, right? If not, there's no way that I could put it into the bliss bowl. Just a little bit of butter. We're gonna chop the rest of the hazelnut in here, the dates, and then 2 tablespoons of cacao powder or cocoa powder. Cacao is basically raw and cocoa is processed. A lot of people wonder why I always call it cacao because it's not processed, it's raw. It's raw, right? Some salt. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a little bit because it's really hard to work this when it's so warm. Okay, let's roll this bowl. If it doesn't work out, then I have to pop it in the freezer a little bit longer. But let's work with our mixture. So I've added some sunflower seed instead because I ran out of hazelnut for the texture, which is really sad. So I'll just create like a little hole and then I'm gonna pop some butter in there. Just show you. Little butter in there. And then I'm just gonna close it up. There, we got our first bowl. You can also add some hazelnut in there. Second bowl is done. Yum, 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 yum. You know what? I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for a little bit longer because this is just breaking apart. It's too hard to make this. Let me just cut this into half. My Nutella is on the table. Can you guys see? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. This is so much better than the Health Lab Pana Bowl. Oh my goodness. Guys, wow. I'm actually surprised how good it is. Let me just show you what's in there. You gotta try it out. You're missing out if you're not. The crunch is really nice too. If you want, you can put a hazelnut in here. Alright, here's the next recipe. We're gonna make some teriyaki chicken, but first we're gonna make the teriyaki sauce, which I feel like it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take about 30 to 40 minutes. I've made it before. I feel like everything I make today takes a long time so far. To be fair, the hazelnut bowls are gonna be for the next couple of days, and this sauce can last for weeks, so technically I'm saving time, right? We're gonna need 4 ingredients for teriyaki sauce, so it's actually really easy. We're gonna start with mirin. Mirin is Japanese sweet cooking rice wine. So teriyaki sauce has a lot of wine and sake in it, so if you don't want to have alcohol, you don't have to. But when you cook it, you technically remove the alcohol content from it. So we're gonna use a 1/4 cup of each. Is that a 1/4 cup? Yeah, whatever. It doesn't have to be like exactly 1/4 cup, you know. And this is sake, another 1/4 cup. And then a 1/4 cup of tamari sauce, which is soy sauce. Oh my goodness. Oh. And then you're gonna need a 1/4 cup of sugar. You can use a sugar replacement like this, or you can use stevia. So now I just have to put it on the stove to reduce this into a thicker sauce. And that's our teriyaki sauce. We're gonna come back in 30 minutes. So that didn't take that long. Took about 10 minutes. I put it on high fire. Here's our condensed teriyaki sauce. Sorry, I've been very noisy. And then I'm just gonna let it cool for a little bit. And then I'm gonna cut some vegetables, add some chicken, and then make our teriyaki chicken. I've cooked my rice. I've just cooked my rice, so we're ready. We're ready to have lunch because I am actually a little bit hungry right now. Although I had a lot of the dates, I had a lot of hazelnut butter. That wasn't protein, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna use capsicum and broccoli for today, maybe some zucchini. So that's for lunch and dinner. I can't be bothered cooking vegetables twice. Seriously, cutting vegetables takes a long time and I don't have time. And my tummy is really bloated from my period right now. Doesn't feel good because I'm gonna get my cramp very soon. My period cramp normally sets in 6 to 8 hours after I get my period. And last month was so horrible, guys. Last month's period was insanely painful. It lasted for 3 days. 3 days. So that's the reason why I booked a doctor today to check whether there's something wrong with my bloody uterus, because this is not normal. The month before, I had the worst migraine, which lasted for 3 days too. Like, I don't know what's wrong with my PMS these days. It's just horrible. It's not nice living like this, you know what I mean? Ow. I think I need to stop talking right here because I almost cut my finger right there. Now, no. We got some teriyaki sauce left in here. Oh, it's sticky now. Nice. I'm gonna chuck in my raw chicken in here. So raw chicken thighs in here. I'm just gonna add a little bit of oil and pan fry this. All right, guys, I'm back. I kind of burned my chicken. Look at this pot. Why does this have to happen to me every single time I cook? To be fair, my doctor called me in the middle of me cooking, and it took quite a long time and I smelled something burnt, so I came here to turn off the fire. And my doctor appointment went for maybe 30 minutes because she was so worried about me. So yeah, my doctor made me another appointment to go in soon to just check me physically because she's worried about me. And I called her because I needed a referral letter to see my psychologist. I've been paying full fee for it. So she basically wrote me a mental plan. So if you're from Australia and you want to see a psychologist, always see a GP first to get a referral letter. That really saves you a lot of money. So that's the main reason why I wanted to see her, and also to check on my uterus issues. So yes, I'm going in to check my uterus, get pap smear done, check on my blood again because it was really bad last year. Go through a bit of my old gastroenterologist report. Just a lot of things. I've been avoiding to see my doctor just because I know I have problems, and I was not willing to face my health problem. I gotta do it. I just gotta do it now. I'm okay. I'm not sad about it, alright? It's not the end of the world. So yeah, I burned my chicken. I cook my chicken again. And it still looks burnt. Okay, I'm gonna heat up some rice and then pop the vegetables on top and this. Time to eat. First bite. It's very oishi. I bit my lower lip. What the hell is wrong with me today? The chicken is really, really good. I think my teriyaki chicken is actually a lot nicer than some of the ones out here. Some of the ones out here aren't very good at all. They are not caramelized. You gotta caramelize it. I feel like that's quite important. You know what? I just want to eat. Alright? So if you guys haven't checked out my website, my recipe website, what are you doing? There's a recipe added every day. There's a lot of plant-based recipes and also just healthier recipes. But yeah, check it out. Maybe you can get some ideas of what to eat next. And also someone asked me to make a realistic video of what I eat in a day. Isn't this realistic? Teriyaki chicken isn't realistic enough for you? So I normally cook pretty simple dish, but I just know how to make food look pretty for photos. Alright, so you don't have to make it look pretty, it's still gonna taste the same. Okay, I need to eat, guys. I need to eat, alright? I need to eat. Hello, it is dinner time. We got some tempeh, barbecue tempeh. So this is basically the vegan take of barbecue ribs. This is good. Of course, this is not gonna taste like ribs. This is not meat, but it tastes really good for a vegan dish. I think it's just the barbecue sauce, honestly. You could use the sauce that we made in the afternoon, the teriyaki sauce, to make teriyaki tempeh instead of barbecue tempeh. Teriyaki ribs instead of barbecue ribs. Smart, right? Big brain. So remember this afternoon I was talking about this hazelnut bowl that I bought that gave me a stomachache. And the thing that I got really annoyed about, it says that it's hazelnut butter in there, like Nutella, right? So let me just cut it in and show you what's in there. What is this? What is this? Like, it's rock solid. This is the picture. I felt like mine looked like this, not what I just cut up over here. It's not as nice as mine. No shit. I'm sorry. It's just not quite there in terms of the taste, and also some of the ingredients are just too much for me. And I feel like it could be a little bit more simple. Things don't have to be complicated to be good. I'm just gonna eat this now and then end the video because today's been a very busy day for me. Just cooking. I'm just prepping for the next couple of days. You know, I'm gonna have the tempeh tomorrow too. I'm actually so pleased about my hazelnut bowls. My bowls are the best. My bowls are the best, all right? If you want the recipe, you check out my website. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm getting better. Don't worry about me if you think that I'm going crazy. I'm fine. I've been seeing a psychologist, so I am okay. Yeah, have a good day, everyone. And I'll see you in the next video. House tour and also my new program. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Sayonara. Arigatou gozaimashita. Bye, love you all.